What if I told you I don't own 4?
Shit. They won't let anybody out.
And you're gonna have to literally strap me to a chair and force feed me money in order to actually make me play that game. Why do I dislike 4?
This collector guy donated an old military plane.
I could go on a rant for hours. Alright, I'll try to hit the highlights for why I hate Deadrising 4. Deadrising 4 made everything that this game innovated on, like they like tried to do the same thing, but just made it 1,000 times worse. So a comparison I used to show Logan how much I hated 4 was I asked him, and I'll ask you all the same question. Deadrising 2 innovated by introducing combo weapons. Deadrising 3 innovated by creating combo vehicles. How do you think Deadrising 4 innovated in an attempt to be like the other games? Took them away? That's a good guess. They did remove a lot of stuff from the game. Deadrising 4 added mech suits. Yeah, mech suits to Deadrising. See, up to this point, Deadrising 3 makes things a little more ridiculous. But the rest of the series is pretty grounded. Deadrising 4 adds mech suits, and they aren't good. You gotta understand, they are not interesting, because the game is not challenging at all. You are literally already a beefcake if you just hold a baseball bat. And then they added mech suits for some reason. The mech suits, they're not like big mech suits. They're like, no, the best way to put it is like power armor. They have like, literally like it just makes you a little bit bigger. It's like the most grounded like a mech suit could be, but at the same point it's still a mech suit. And it's like, yeah, it's like an exosuit basically. Yeah, that's literally what it's called, I think, is an exosuit. And like you can put different attachments on them to make them do different stuff. And I think you can combine it with like a fucking what's it called? You can combine it with like a snow, like an ice cream truck, and you can make it like do ice damage or some shit. Yeah, like Iron Man armor, basically. Yeah. Imagine, actually, the best way to imagine it in your head is if you played Fallout 4 and you've seen what power armor looks like without armor on it. That's what it looks like, and you can attach shit to it. That was their big innovation after combo weapons and combo vehicles. And it was not fun, because not only did you have to find the exosuit, they would run out of power, and, I don't know, the game's already a slap shit fucking fest. How do I get up there? So there's no point in having something like that. So that was my first big complaint with it. There was no, like, cool innovation. It is boring. Another complaint, and this is a big one from a lot of people. If you've noticed in Deadrising 1 and Deadrising 2 and in Deadrising 3 so far, a lot of storefronts are open to me. I can literally go in here. Like, what is this place? Who fucking cares? But I can go in it. And there's a bunch of shit inside, and I can run around and do stuff in it. In Deadrising 4, it's in a mall, but, like, there is so little storefronts open. There's literally, like, there's not a lot of places to go. But, like, there's, like, nowhere you can go, and it's really weird. It's a weird feeling that, like, it's a game like Deadrising, but you can't go anywhere. And you gotta understand, Deadrising 4 takes place in the same mall as Deadrising 1 does. Everything about Deadrising 4 is a desperate plea to Deadrising fans to please keep playing our game. Please, look, it's Deadrising 1. You loved that. Right? Because not only, like, literally the first mission of the game, or the first, like, thing you do in the game is you're literally back in the old Willamette Mall, and you're having, like, flashbacks of certain people and certain things. But it's really weird because they changed the voice actor. So it's like you're a different person watching it. So the whole thing is pandering. It's just a huge fucking pander fest. And So that's where it's like, okay, it's the same mall. That's cool. Except everything's changed because it's been a couple of years. And also, there's less stuff. Because, like I said, for whatever reason, you can't go in any of the fucking storefronts. Another thing, continuing on. There's a thing this game introduces that is actually really neat, and it's the combo meter. See, when I kill this zombie, I'll show you. When I kill this zombie. Maybe it has to be 2. Hold on, let me, I get a kill streak on the left. You see that? When I get enough, I get a special ability with my alt, which is this. Gives extra PP and shit. It's very neat. And Deadrising 4, they were like, people seem to like that, so let's literally go in batshit insane. And like, I'm pretty sure the numbers you can get in Deadrising 4 just being like, just running around is crazy. Like, you can get like up to like 1,000 kill count without like having to care. It's been a little bit, so I may be wrong about that, but that's what I remember. Like, I have a 4 times PP multiplier at 50. And in this game, you can get that, you can get pretty far. Because, like, you have cars and shit that can get you there. And, like, the combo weapons in this game are really strong, so, like, you can do some work. But, like, I don't know, it feels empty. Oh, and I've discussed this a lot, alright? But the characterization for Frank West... Alright, they already did something dramatic, alright? They brought him back. Like, oh, why the fuck would, like, that's awesome. Case West did it, Case West blew it out of the park. Frank West was awesome. A battle-grizzled fucking Frank West was great. And I wish I could play that game for you all, but I can't. But they're like, alright, let's bring him back again, because we gotta pander, we gotta get our audience back. And then they ruin his personality in every way possible. He's a Marvel character. He's like constantly making stupid shitty bits. They changed his voice actor. I think the reason they said they've changed his voice actor, where they were like, he's older now, we had to change it to make sure it seems like he's more of a different character. But that's the thing! He's not supposed to be! He's a fucking 40-year-old man! What do you mean change his voice actor? He's not a kid that grew up! Exactly, just consumed product. That's what they were hoping for. When they made Deadrising 4 and they released it within a fucking by the way, say hello to Slappy again. Remember him?
I got this.
I don't have the blueprint for this. Franken 1 is actually 17. You'd honestly probably think that if you played Deadrising 4, because they changed his voice actor and he's even shittier. I don't know. It's rough. I don't know where my little bike went. Also, I've been trying to get the fuck out of here. Alright. But, like... I wish I could put into words how bad they flanderized my boy. But just know that even after so many years of not playing Deadrising 1 and then playing Deadrising 4, something was off. That... the game wasn't fun sometimes, because it was. It's a Deadrising game. That's the idea. They're literally manufacturing it to be fun. But, like, it's so empty. If we had a Deadrising game, like, what they need to do at this point, because it's like Halo. Deadrising 4 fucked up everything so bad that they need to do a remake now. And if they do a remake, then they need to remake 2 and 3 as well. Which it's been long enough now, they probably could. But... I don't know. They need to, like, Chuck and Nick were done so well that it's just embarrassing, man. Can you show us examples of Frank? Of course. I'll play Deadrising 1 Frank so people remember what he sounds like. So here's what Deadrising 1 Frank sounds like. Oh, wait, why is it so quiet?
Bullshit. Trans set me up. You know, they're vigilantes out for your head. You're commanding a nice bounty. Is that why you came? Don't exactly believe everything I see on TV.
All right, that's Frank from West, from Case West. That's also Frank from Deadrising 1, just a little more serious.
I was getting a medal from the president. When I went to go shake his hand, I tripped and kind of punched him. In the neck.
In the neck?
I tripped.
You sucker punched the president in the neck?
You just love making me look like an asshole, don't you? You know, you should have been a tabloid journalist.
Oh, screw you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that your subject. Both your parents were killed by tabloid journalists.
Everything about the last 30 seconds of this video is just not a different character. Why is he younger? I don't know. I don't know what they did to him. What were they fucking thinking? It's insane. It is a skinwalker. It's funny because comments like, I actually like this version of Frank. I think this Frank is good. I guess if you're fucking 14 and you're like, yeah, I just played Deadrising 4 for the first time. It's so fucking cool. I love it. Then yeah, you're the fucking target audience. Buy more. Buy more. Buy. Spend more money. Buy Frank's big package. Yeah. Spend more money. Spend your money. The Frank East. They retconned him. That's the funniest shit. They did that shit and got away with it. But they didn't get away with it because they went fucking bankrupt.
That guy's alive.
Your game sucked so much cock. It's astounding to me. But yeah, now you understand my biggest problems with Frank. He is just an entirely different character in 4, and I could not tell you why. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Let's bring him back. Yeah, guys, hey, let's bring Frank back. But also, what if he just wasn't the same character? What if we just, like, made a new character? Wouldn't that be so cool? Yeah, because the Frank in that game is based off of Frank from Deadrising 1. Hell, I've talked about it a lot, but in Frank, in Deadrising 2 Off the Record, that is honestly probably the most recent Frank West's in something, but it's just a what-if story. So it's like, okay, guess I'll die. Now, what else about Deadrising 4? The psychopaths are bland and not interesting. The story is... oh my god, the story is so bad. Alright, Deadrising 4 spoilers, so if you care about Deadrising 4, mute the stream. At the end of Deadrising 4, Frank basically sacrifices himself to save his student and a few other people escaping on a helicopter. And then in a DLC, Frank becomes a full zombie, but not really. He's like a half zombie that still like has some retention of his knowledge. And can you control him with zombie powers? But the time limit in the DLC is set to an hour before you become fully zombified, so you have to like do everything within a time limit. Shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear anymore. I forgot what happens at the end, but I'm pretty sure Frank gets cured of his zombification. And the big bads lose. I don't even remember who big bads are because it's been 8,000 years. Frank is not dead by the end, but who cares? They're never making a Deadrising 5. They really, because Capcom Vancouver is in the fucking dirt, they really need to do a remaster with a new team, a remake with a new team. Add combo weapons to Deadrising 1 in some way, and they'll be golden. No combo vehicles, just combo weapons would be fine. What's more about Deadrising 4 I can rant about? You know that girl in the cutscene? That's his, like, protege, and she's one of the worst characters they ever invented. Literally every character in Deadrising 1 is better than her. I guess, I don't know if I ever put it into proper words, but another thing is that, They dumbed down the gameplay to the base elements. And that's basically what I was getting at that entire time. The game is literally just kill zombie simulator. Which, maybe that's what you want, but at the same time, like, literally, there's no challenge at all. And how many times... I literally died in Dead Rising 1 and went on my level 50 character because I could not be asked. I had to. Because I was going to lose my mind if I didn't. Dead Rising 2 was a little different. Dead Rising 2 is more balanced for, like, not, like, breaking your balls. But... Dead Rising 2 also has psychopaths that are really difficult. I just knew how to fight them for the most part. I knew how to get prepared. Dead Rising 4, it's baby mode. It's just baby. You are baby. Survive did not kill Metal Gear. In terms of it's as bad as compared to the rest of the series, yes. But Dead Rising 4 was so ass, it killed Dead Rising. Metal Gear's still alive to this day. They just released a fucking HD collection, didn't they? Like recently, or at least announced it? Also, they will definitely make a new Metal Gear game. Are you insane? But that's the thing. At least you're getting remasters. They would not. They would be on their knees clamoring, please, oh please give us more. Actually, the guy left, didn't he? The guy that made those games? Maybe you're right. Although I feel like that's a little separate issue than the game being so ass that it killed the franchise. Did you hear all my complaints at least? When's the last complaint you heard? I'll go over some highlights for you, pal. Can't go in many areas in the mall despite it being the same mall from Dead Rising 1. In fact, everything about Dead Rising 4 is a nostalgia-baiting nonsense mess. What else was there? Mech suits are in the game, those suck. What else is there? You carried that one. There was the Dead Rising... Well, I don't know, I mean, it was part of the voice actor thing, but Frank's personality is 1,000 times worse. It's like they were made by... Like, they put him into ChatGPT and then wrote him that way. What's more? What more did I have to say? Mecha can be great. Power armor that sucks is different. There's gotta be... I said more about fucking... Shithead Dead Rising 4, but I don't remember. My brain doesn't want to think about it. I said that his little assistant in Dead Rising 4 is a terrible excuse for a character and worse than every other character in the games. Dead Rising 4 has a terrible dogshit story. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. Do you want a good Frank West story? Play Off the Record. In fact, I kind of wish we got a Dead Rising 3 Off the Record, continuing the multiverse of Frank being there instead of Chuck. Because the story is different. It plays out way differently. Yep, after Dead Rising 3, they cured the zombie plague. I unlocked a Mega Man X outfit. Great. What? What is this song? Sure, that means they will make another game, right? Hey guys, they get the zombie infection. There's no way they can fucking make another game. They can't rhymes if they can't rhyme at all, you know what I mean?